super energetic and wonderful. My student come back here today. We are going to discuss about the editing and or error and correction portion. This is a really important chapter, a part of English grammar. This actually the students are finding some sort of difficulties and some sort of confusion, some sort of like a dilemma to how to solve error and correction. Basically, this question always being asked by a board exam, and you have to understand what kind of question is comes and what are the significant. How to understand how to solve this kind of question is really important for you. That is what I will tell you, some sort of tips, tools and techniques about how to solve error and correction so easily and so comfortably. They will have the 5 questions. The question is quite simple. That's why I took a very simple step to understand about what are the different kinds of approach, different kinds of thing, different kinds of dot which comes in the form of error and correction. See, error correction, in each and every lines there is an error and you have to replace with correction. So I will read the first line so you can know it down. Like, people of diverse cultures lives. The first line, people of diverse cultures lives. People of diverse cultures lives. The first line, and there is an error and correction. I will go to that. First, the techniques of finding error. You have to understand the first thing is that the lines, the sentence, is it which kind of tense? Tense is really important. So you have to understand about what kind of tense, what is the sentence telling, whether it's a present tense, past tense, future tense. You have to understand what exactly kind of tense, what are the verbs, what are the suitable words, what are the helping words, what are the main verbs which can make the sentence error free or flawless. Next line, together in India, full stop, there is many. Together in India, full stop, there is many. Together in India, full stop, there is many. This is the second line. In this line there is also error and we have to find the correction. Next line, people who exhibits unity on diversity. People who exhibits unity on diversity. People who exhibits unity on diversity. There is in this line there is also one error and you have to find the correction. We have to find which is the error. We have to make it flawless line. Next line, they celebrated different festivals. They celebrated different festivals. They celebrated different festivals. They celebrated different festivals. This is the line. There is an error and correction. And error and correction is there. So now next line, together full stop, I love being an citizen of India. I love being an citizen of India. Together full stop, I love being and citizen of India. Together full stop, I love being an citizen of India. There is an error and correction. So the first techniques, the first tips, the first tools to understand and to solve this question is that we have to understand which tense is this. Second thing, we have to read each and every lines one time. All together we have to read the line till last. then you will also get some sort of idea. Like I'm going to read the all sentence. People of diverse cultures lives together in India. Full stop. There is many people who exhibits unity on diversity. Full stop. They celebrated different festivals together. Full stop. I love being an citizen of India. So first we have to read one line, second line, third line. Then we have to understand which kind of tense is this. So you have to read from beginning to till last. Then you will get some sort of idea. Next, you have to also understand about subject. You have to understand about the singular or plural. You have to understand about article also. These are the some tips and tools. The first tips is that you have to read a line from all lines. That means you have 5 lines. You have to read one time all line. Then find out which kind of tense is this. Then you have to read one by one and try to find out the error and what could be the correction. That is the basic formation of error and correction. So now we are going to move up here. About the first is that people of diverse cultures. So here people is a plural, of diverse cultures is also plural, but lives, see, you can see here lives is error, lives is not suitable. So lives comes here like error, lives is error here, lives is error here. Again I'm telling you that I'm making it quite bigger to understand about what exactly is it possible to make it large. No problem. So we come here and try to solve. People of diverse culture lives. The people is a plural, cultures is also plural, lives here is singular. So that means lives is error. Lives is an error and correction should be live. Correction should be live. People of diverse cultures live. Lives is error and correction is live. Clear? Because you understood the first thing is that this is a present tense. This is a present tense sentence. The error is lives and correction is live. Next, we are going to read this next line. Together in India, full stop, there is many. So see, together in India is no any error. There is many. That means many always suitable for plural. Many, all, several, both is suitable for plural. And here is a singular verb. Is a singular helping verb or auxiliary verb. So is here error. The correction should be are. The correction should be are. So clear? Together in India, there is many. Is error. Clear? And correction should be are. Is it clear? Now next line. People who exhibits unity on diversity. People who exhibits unity on diversity. So here on is a not suitable word. On is not suitable preposition here. So on is error here. Instead of on, the correction would be in. The correction would be in. People who exhibits unity on diversity. So here on preposition is not suitable. So on become error and the correction should be in. Clear? Now next question. They celebrated different festivals. So see, you have go through the first sentence, second sentence, and the third sentence. The all sentence is totally visible and apparently present tense, but here celebrated it shows past tense. Celebrated shows past tense.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you.
Now, so we can see here celebrated is past tense, so error is celebrated and correction should be celebrate. 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 B R A. Correction should be like celebrate. C E L E B R A T E. So correction should be celebrate. We're talking about the question number D. They celebrated different festivals. So celebrated is error because the sentence showing present tense, but celebrated shows past tense. So correction should be celebrate. 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 Now the last portion. The last question is like together. Together, full stop, I love being an citizen of India. Together, I love being an citizen of India. So see, so citizen is here is consonant. Before consonant we use indefinite article a. We use indefinite article a. So here N is not suitable. So N will take place here as an error and correction should be A. That means together full stop I love being a citizen of India. So A is correction. Once again I'll tell you the first question to revive your answer so carefully and so easily. The first line is like this. People of diverse cultures leaves is error. Leaves is error here. Leaves is error. Correction should be leave. Correction should be leave. Second question. Together in India there is many. Is not suitable, so is error and correction should be are. Because many, all, both, always considered as a plural, so is not suitable, is a singular verb, so we'll opt are. So is error and correction is are. Next, people who exhibits unity on diversity. On preposition is not suitable, so on is error, correction should be in. Correction should be in. Next, they celebrated different festivals. So celebrated is a past tense, so it all sentence showing present tense. So celebrated is error, correction should be celebrate. 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 Correction should be celebrate. Next, together I love being a citizen of India. N is a not suitable indefinite article. N is not suitable indefinite article, so N is error, correction should be A. So I hope this is absolutely clear and crystal and truly comfortable for my student to understand exactly what is what is error and correction, what are the tips, what are the techniques to understand about this. Hopefully this class is really suitable for you, and this is truly fruitful and conducive to my student to understand exactly what is time and tense, what is error and correction, what are the tips, what are the techniques, what are the some ideas and thought, because I have go through so easily to understand, first again I am repeating and over again to understand what are the tips. The first tip is that we have to read each and every lines. Second things, we have to focus which kind of tense. Third things, we have to understand also some sort of articles. We have to understand about the main verb. We have to understand about the helping verb. These are the some tips, tools and techniques. If you read one whole whole sentence, then definitely you will get some sort of idea. Then after all, you go one by one. That means where the first line there, where is the error, you will try to understand based on sentence, based on time and tense, based on preposition, based on article. You find out what kind of that error and correction is there. So I go through that so easily that my all mediocre, intelligent and wonderful student understand exactly how to solve that error and correction. This is a really important part of board exam and important for your internal exam, because this portion is quite easy, but somewhat it can go quite bigger, somewhat it can go quite larger to understand about what kind of error and correction, what are the basic fundamental, what are the basic knowledge, what are the tips, what are the hints, what are the techniques to understand about error and correction. Hopefully this class is truly fruitful to my student. See you next time. Just buckle down, be ambitious and studious always. For the time being, thank you and salute you. Best of luck, my student.